Welcome back, guys, to QBSYLUHV channel. Today we'd like to talk about Algorand, what's going on with my local trades, what I would like to do if we drop lower, and Bitcoin. Let's dive in. First of all, let's start with my post on Telegram channel, and this was my post where I just shared some thoughts why we can move much higher. Because, the main reason why now a lot of people waiting the drop, because these people could just miss this accumulation stage. And now, just logically, everybody expect the drop to these levels to 25, then collapse it down to retest all these main gaps on a weekly time frame, and just fill their bags easily and ride to new all-time high. Of course, it sounds logical, because we grows over than 100%, so we have to go to correction. And the people, for example, who bought it here, not selling here, waiting this level like support because of MicroStrategy, because this is a level of Elon Musk, they waiting, so we hold this line and we continue rally up, but we crash it. So these people who accumulated here and not selling here, they in losses. So just logically, if we come back and they losses over than 1.5 years, you said, just imagine your emotional states when you said over than 1.5 years with a huge amount of money in crypto, not only Bitcoin. And when we came in to break even to their level, entry level, just ask yourself, what do you like to do? Everybody start talking, we have to go into correction, and we came into your break-even level. What do you like to do? You just cash out and save your initial deposit and get back your stable coins, the same amount of money, and you feel safe, and now you just with a huge amount of stable coins, just waiting the correction. And exactly in this case, when everybody out at break even, the big players can push the price higher. So the same guys who accumulated here, not selling here, and out of the same level, they just jump into crypto once again at 40 and 50. And after that, yes, we can go down to correction. Not so low, but yes. And these guys, once again, have to make a decision, cut their losses or fix once again at the break even. And it's hard for traders, who don't have a plan. That's why, for me personally, it sounds logical to push the price much higher, because now the majority just expect the logical correction and wait in the correction to fill their bags once again, because a lot of people sit in a stable coin, still in a stable coins. What about this local trade? What I showed you here, I showed you this plan, Bitcoin to 34K. So the plan was we have to drop from 30K and 300, drop to this level to sweep this liquidity. Liquidity was here, a lowest point was 29,722, and a market, we have to sweep it. So what we can see now, this was a level and we sweep. So this was a level, yes. Like you can see, we sweep, and a market, we can drop to 29,630, drop to 29,675. So just sweep and bounce immediately. Just in two candles, we pump its 4-hour time frame 2%. Now we trade once again at the edge. Basically, yes, we have all chances. We have all chances drop it down. We have all chances make a move like this one and collapse even to next target is here to test 26 and 700. Yes, we have a chance to collapse to these levels again. It's a worst case scenario. Of course, worst case scenario, we can go to 20K, to 5K. I just showed you just the local trades. But in most cases, more and more people, I guess, start open short. So it would be good to see some short squeeze trade like this, and then short squeeze this order flow, and in few candles going over then weekly gap and test next one. Because like you remember, take profit indicator is here. So daily time frame, we still didn't touch the take profit line. Take profit line now on a Bitcoin, it's 37,600. So around here, we have to come back and close these weekly gaps and test the take profit. At this level, definitely everybody out of crypto. Exit line 42. Like you can see, all lines are dynamic. And when we count, for example, in March, buy line, it was at 13K900. Now the buy line at almost at 19. So you can see we changed the dynamic. So we start curve up. On the weekly time frame, you can see sooner or later we can test, for example, 38,800. This level, take profit. Exit line on the weekly, it's 43,900, and a buy line at 19,700. So we can start curve up. So imagine if we move like this one, this line, start curve up, and after, for example, 48, we can go and test 25. 25 sweep this liquidity. So this is a plan. And we can sweep it around, it's hard to say. We can sweep it around maybe next summer. Yes, after this will be the sell in May and go away, you know. So we can trade long time period, maybe till November, maybe till December, because you remember the huge unlocks on the OTX, the parachains rewards ends in October, November this year. So a lot of people just start talking about EDF BlackRock once again when they approve it. So a lot of reason to pump much higher. I don't like to draw the channels, you know, because we can draw the channels in a totally different ways. So look, if we take a look at the channel like this one, for example, top, so this, just for example. So we got the top, touch, bounce, touch at above, collapse it down, lower the middle line. And now we have a chance logically, the chance going down to test this channel once again, 22K. It sounds logical, you know, but what if we draw the channel like this one? From this touch, you see the difference, you know. So it's hard to say where the channels, you know, where the main channel. And based on this channel, we touch the top, trade at the middle, touch it 3 times this bottom, bounce over the middle, trying to break it out middle line again. So now the road basically is open to 43. Next step, what if we draw the channel like this one? We trade at the bottom. Based on this channel, we can make a move like this one. Of course, we have a chance, but we have a chance to push it price much higher, retest it, retest this level, and skyrocket to 62. You know? So that's the problem with the channels. And at this level, is we have to go in over than 48. For example, we have to go in over than 48, collapse it down, maybe for 52, for example. Then collapse it down, hold the line at this crucial level once again at 30. And pump it up to new all-time high. So that's the problem with the channels, you know. What about my trades for Algorand? Yes, I market my entry point, like you remember, at 11 cents 23. And you remember, I trade with third leverage. So you have to keep in mind my liquidation price, liquidation, not a stop losses. A liquidation price from this, it's around 7 cents and 50, I guess. So to liquidate my position, we have to drop 35%. But what I would like to do now, basically now we try and hold the line 0.5 level by FIB. Now I'm not close my position. You know, I'm still waiting. And I have to say, I just reduce just a little bit, 25%. I reduce my position amount of my initial deposit, and I leave it and I remove my stop loss. It's just my personal decision, and I take this risk because if we drop like this one, we can bounce immediately, or even we drop to 78 level by FIP, we can bounce immediately, you know, and I can miss the trade once again. If we drop much lower than this low, my liquidation around 7.50, you know, I can add just liquidity and bring my average entry price to 9 cents, for example, 9.70, and liquidation around 5. So that's the reason why I'm not trade with a 10 leverage at this time, why I'm not trade with a 20 leverage or even 5 this time, you know. I count my risk management, risk reward, and now I'm just reduce a little bit my position, and I remove my stop loss. So now I take a risk, and I understand if we will see something like this one, I'm ready to add liquidity to make my average entry much better and make my liquidation a little bit lower. But main target is still relevant. We have to sweep these guys, 27 zone, and take profit line. So this level is still relevant. That's why I take my own risk. Daily time frame, the buy line at 9 cents and 3. Fundamental price on daily, it says 6.1069. So like you can see, if we drop even lower to the buy line, my liquidation is around here, and I can add liquidity, and my liquidation will be under the fundamental price on a daily. So this is how it works. On ADZ, we came into middle line, so we have a chance continue rally up to the top. Take profit line on the daily, it's 17.97. But the main targets, it's weekly. Of course, it doesn't look so good, you know, when you see the weekly candle like this one. But yes, it looks like a seller pressure so high, you know, here. Yes. If we go to Heikin-Ashi candles, you can see the main targets now, the main price now is 11.82. So we're in the middle. So now we have to make a decision. Are we going up or down? If we take a look on a daily, you see the daily is green. So basically on a daily chart on Heikin-Ashi, we get a pressure from buyers. So that's the reason why I'm not close my position. You know, every single time you can double check on Heikin-Ashi. How to work with Heikin-Ashi candles, you can go and Google. Maybe I will like to make a video about it with explanation. So basically on a weekly, yes, I think now the majority will be wrecked once again, because we need to sweep these guys, order flow, test take profit line 26, and test the fundamental price 26, and take profit 71. Guys, I hope you like this video about Bitcoin, Algorand. Write please in comment, what do you think about Bitcoin? Are we going to test 28, 26, 22, 18, or much lower, or we bounce from this current price to 37, 35, 40? And also write please in the comment, what do you think about Algorand now? Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.